Hello everyone, I'm Russ Vandy, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct that happened yesterday. I'm just going to go through all the announcements and talk about what we learned about each of the games. And I'm going to talk about what I'm excited about, and I'm going to talk about just everything that happened. I'm going to skip some of the not important stuff and just talk about the main first-party games and some of the third-party games that are exciting. I'm going to talk about them in order that we saw in the Nintendo Direct. First thing we got is Pikmin 4. Now with Pikmin 4, we got a few new announcements. We got a new Ice Pikmin, we got a new captain or a few new captains that was shown off. We got this new dog figure. Now it looks like this captain can run around and walk on the dog, and the dog can move some things, and it all works with the Pikmin. This game looks absolutely phenomenal. The reflections, the lighting, the character models, everything, it just looks fantastic. It looks like we can now revisit caves, which is something that we saw in the second Pikmin game, and now there is a nighttime mode, which means that you don't need to go into the ship every day and you can stay down. And I'm assuming that it's just a little bit harder. And of course, we got the release date, July 21st, 2023, which is a lot sooner than I would have expected. So that is extremely exciting for Pikmin fans. We also got to look at Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass Volume 3. Yeah, I don't really play Xenoblade, so I don't really want to speak on this too much. But for you Xenoblade fans, there you go, nice. We got Samba de Amigo Party Central. I'm not really an Amigo fan, but again, if you are, nice. We got Castlevania DLC for Dead Cells. That comes out on March 6, 2023. We heard a little bit more about Bayonetta Origins. We have a release date for March 17th, which we already knew, but it's cool to see a little bit more gameplay. And if you wanted to actually play this game, you can play a little demo thing in Bayonetta 3, I believe. But yeah, they showed more gameplay here. It kind of looks like a top-down version of the game, The Last Guardian. We gotta look at the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass. There's gonna be two waves. The first wave, you can revisit Inkopolis, and it really just changes a lot of cosmetic things. The shops are the same, and when there's a Splatfest, we get to see the Squid Sisters again. There's nothing crazy about this one, but the main thing is the Wave 2 of the Expansion Pass. They don't really say much about what we get to see here, but we do know it's in an all-white, I don't know, I'm not really sure what to expect, but it looks kind of cool, whatever it is. And it looks like it's gonna have a really intricate story, so I'm excited for that. We look at Disney Illusion Islands. This game looks like a Rayman Legends type of game just for Disney characters. It's pretty interesting, so I might check it out eventually when it comes out on July 28th. Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass Wave 2 was announced, and that comes out February 8th, and we also got to look at a bit of Wave 3 and Wave 4. So if you're into Fire Emblem, then sweet. We got another look at Octopath Traveler 2, and it showed off that we could play a free demo right now, and it is available on February 24th. We also got shown Switch gameplay of Minecraft Legends. This looks pretty good. Looks like it's running at 30 frames per second. I'm definitely gonna pick it up and do a video on it when it comes out. We finally got a release date for the delayed Advance Wars 1 and 2. Which is crazy that it's been delayed for an entire year due to things going on in the world. It makes sense that it was delayed, but for those who pre-ordered it and bought it, we now have an official release date for April 21st, 2023. And of course, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe Epilogue with Megalore. This whole Megalore mode is available after you beat the main campaign, and this new mode looks really interesting. You get to go through, I think, 20 levels, and you get to actually upgrade Megalore's character, his hover, his speed, his attack. It's really intricate for a remaster of a Kirby game. So us Kirby fans, we're getting lucky this year. And I'm super excited to see how well this game performs and how well this looks and all these other new mini games. And we also learned that we can get a free playable demo pretty soon. Following Kirby's Dream Land, we get the OG Kirby's Dream Land on Game Boy. Yes, it was announced that Game Boy and Game Boy Advance are available on Nintendo Switch Online service, the regular Game Boy playable for everyone who has the online subscription, and the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance for everyone who has the expansion pass. There's a plethora of new games announced. Not only did they announce the new games, but they're all available right now to go and play. So if you have the Nintendo Switch online service, go check it out. Because I did not expect that. That is a phenomenal announcement. It's just so unlike Nintendo to fire all these shots. And speaking of unlike Nintendo, we get something extremely odd that Nintendo has never done. A first-party remaster. Metroid Prime Remastered, shadow dropped digitally, and is available physically February 22nd, 2 days before another first-party Nintendo game comes out. So it's just insane. I can't believe that this game was announced in the first place and shadow dropped digitally and gets a physical release in the next 2 weeks. I don't think Nintendo's ever done this with a first-party remake. I'm waiting to get this game physically, but after seeing some gameplay online of this remastered game, it looks phenomenal, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it on the 22nd when I get my physical copy. And it is half price at $40. It's not a full price game, so there you go. And there was also no mention of Metroid Prime 2 and 3. We may get that later, but I wouldn't hold my breath on it. We got a new Professor Layton game and the new World of Steam. Now, I'm not a Professor Layton fan, and I know that's a pretty big franchise, so if you're excited about that, let me know. We also got to look at the Waveform Mario Kart DLC. We got a new Yoshi's Island track, which has never been seen before, and a new playable character, Birdo, which could potentially mean more new playable characters in the future. I don't know. You tell me what you think. And of course, the last announcement we get is Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and it's just a new trailer. Thankfully, no delay, which I didn't expect. We got to see a new amiibo and a new collector's edition, but that's pretty much it. There wasn't really that big of a trailer. It was just another gameplay trailer. I do expect the game to get a direct or like a treehouse thing. It's interesting that they didn't announce it here, but I'm sure we'll see that at a later date. But yeah, that was the Nintendo Direct, the February 8th, 2023 Nintendo Direct. So if you watched this, what was your favorite announcement? What was your least favorite announcement? So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. See you later.